Greetings, and welcome to Phoenix Doll, the show where we take old dolls and make them into new, unique ones. Last time, we took Alistair Wonderland and made him into Oliver from Spaceboy. This time, I wanted to take another doll and make it into Amy, Oliver's friend, from Spaceboy as well. I decided to use Holly O'Hare as my base model because she had the right skin tones and facial features for the character. I started by removing the head and then taking the hair off and the base factory paint. A lot of the work I did was actually off camera, so this is going to be a shorter video due to that. After removing all the hair, I'm going to use acetone to get rid of the factory paint. Once all the factory paint is removed, I'm going to remove the eyes so that way I can add resin eyes later. I'm going to start drawing the face. Start with the eyebrows. I'm using a light brown so that way I'm able to see the details I want to do but have it be easy to erase when needed. I found that sometimes the kneaded eraser doesn't always work, and so sometimes I have to use basically a razor or a knife to slightly scratch it off when needed. I'm sorry that I'm slightly off camera. I'm still learning how to get this so that way you guys are able to see what's happening, but I'm also able to keep it so that way I can see what's going on as well. I wanted to add some highlights of red to the eyebrows so that way they match more of her actual hair color. Darken parts around the eyes. And though in the comic when she was in this gown that I'm giving her, I decided that I wanted her to have a bit more of a natural look, so most of the makeup is going to be very simple. I'm using gold micro glitter for the eyeshadow, as well as a little bit of brown as well to give a bit of a smoky eye look, but still having it be natural enough that it looks normal and not too overdone on the makeup. I'm also using pastels to add some color to the lips. And once all that is done, I'll add a gloss on top, a gloss varnish, I think it's called. I'm recording this separate from where I usually work. I made the dress out of these patterns from a past doll, and this is what it looks like in the end. She is basically glued into it because of the sash, but otherwise I'm very happy with it. The shoes are Holly's shoes that I just repainted. And as you can see here, I added some eyelashes to the head. And I'm going to be making the eyes out of a UV resin. I got all of this online. I already had the UV light available. It's the same one that would be used for UV nails. And then I got this off of Etsy and made some practice molds so that way I know which size I need of the eyes. Make sure that the iris lines up to what I want. Carefully mix them because a little goes a long way, and if you have too much then it doesn't fully cure in the UV light. And this is the finished product. All that's left is to paint them, add in the pupils, and then dome them. After finishing that, I got started on the hair. I used yarn to make the hair wefts, and now I'm just gluing them on into the shape and design that I want them. I initially decided to do yarn hair because I know it naturally stands up better than the doll hair that you can, the nylon doll hair. This took several days to do because I had to keep making more and more hair wefts. Sometimes you don't make quite enough, or sometimes you make too much. It really depends. As well as you gotta wait for drying time, so that takes a while. Now styling, I knew I needed to curl the front, so I'm using a lot of hairspray to get it to curl, trim it, and shape it to where I need it to be. What I ended up doing is basically drenching it in hairspray and finding a way to get it to stay, which I ended up basically taking a bobby pin and sticking it there until it was nice and dry, and then trimmed the rest so that way it looked nice. Then I took the other two pieces and made them into ponytails. Part of it didn't quite get glued down all the way, so that's why I'm fixing that right there. And then I made elongated buns and used the excess to twirl around it and hairsprayed the rest so that way it would stay nice. The little ones by the ears, I just twirled around a wooden paintbrush and used a hot iron to get it to stay. And this is the finished product. So, with Amy finished, we are able to put her with Oliver. And it's so awesome because they just look great together. She looks great, and I am so happy with how she looks. Oh, it's wonderful. I just love them together. They just are great. And seeing that this is my favorite comic, I wanted to share this with the author, and so I wanted to tell you that I made these dolls to give specifically to you. I will contact you later about more information, but as of right now, I will see you all next time, and next time we will have some more fun with making dolls.